We then travelled to Toya Bunker, set beside Lake Batur in an enormous volcanic crater. Gunung Batur last erupted in 1963, killing thousands.
Even our house is made of volcanic rock.
After checking the local map, we decided to see if we could get to the top of the volcano. We met with fierce wild animals along the way. The man at the refreshment stop was asleep, so we pushed on. We didn't reach the top, but we were still glad to rest our weary bones in the hot natural springs nearby, although they were not what we were expecting. It was a good opportunity to take out Sarah's plaits in the 37 degrees water. Then we decided to go to Ubud, but to drop off at Gunung Kawi on the way. There we saw 8-metre-high ancient monuments carved into the cliff face about 1,000 years ago. Then off to Ubud. Ubud was packed out and we finally found a room after 6 or 7 knockbacks. There were processions and ceremonies everywhere. So Sarah and I put on our own traditional dance performance. We took a walk out of Ubud and saw the elephant grass that the Balinese use for everything, from feeding cattle to making baskets and thatched roofs. We walked through the beautiful Blanco Museum. Antonio Blanco was a Spanish artist who married a Balinese dancer and lived and worked in Bali for most of his life. He's also my school friend Angelita's grandfather. afterwards it was time to take out my plats.
My plats are out. Yay!
Then it was on to another island, Nusa Lombok. We left before breakfast, so Sarah was hungry. We had a long walk along the beach to find some accommodation, but it was worth it. We found a bungalow with a sunset view. Although tourism is strong on Nusa Lombok, over 85% of the locals work in seaweed farming. They are continually planting and harvesting seaweed in the shallow waters. Almost all of the seaweed is bought by companies around the world as a thickener for ice cream, cheese and diet foods. We all took a boat out and caught up on some more snorkeling. Then we hired motorbikes to go around Mushroom Bay and back. Afterwards, Dad took Sarah and I on a joyride. The wild animals had followed us to Nusa Lombok.
You better not rip your hat. Yeah.
When it was finally time to leave the island, we were lucky that our boat left from almost directly outside our accommodation. It was nearly time to go home. So we got a memo back to Flashbacks. We got some rest and recreation. Had a final visit to Angelita.
Hi, okay. Bye. Bye.
Then sadly out to the airport and home to Scotland.